Hi everyone, my name's Molly and today we're going to be making the Make Your Own Mermaid soap towels. We're going to follow on the steps one by one together and let's do it. So as you progress through the kit, you will follow on the steps one by one, leading you to your end product. So in your Make Your Own Mermaid Tail soap kit, you should have the following: soap chunks, wooden stirrer, dye and colourer, glitter, fragrance oil, the mermaid mould, a gift bag to put the soap in once you've completed the kit, ribbon, a gift tag, a sticker, and 2 paper cups. Additionally, there is also gloves and an apron so that if you do get it over yourself, it won't go on any of your clothes. So the first step on the guide is to put the soap in a heat resistance measuring jug for 30-second intervals until it's all melted. So I'll go do that now. So now that our soap is all melted in the microwave, we're just going to put that to one side for a second, as step 2 says sprinkle a pinch of glitter into the tail end of the mould. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just going to pour a little bit onto my hand and just gently pinch and put some in. You can put as many or as little as you like, it's entirely up to you. So I think that's good. So now that I've put the glitter, as step 2 states, into the mermaid tail, I'm now going to pour half of the soap into one of my paper cups and add 3 drops of the blue cosmetic dye and then pour enough to cover the tail area. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So just about half. I think that's good. And then just very slowly and carefully. Just a little bit of that, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab my stirrer and just pop it in here and just stir. And you can always add more dye if you feel it's necessary, or you can just keep it how it is. I quite like the colour of that, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm going to pour this into the tail end of my mermaid. However, what I'm going to do first is just grab a book, and I'm going to put the book under this end so the purple stays that end rather than creeping up into the body of the tail. So rather than putting a book underneath, I'll just put a folded up piece of paper up the top end of the tail. So we're just going to do that, and we're just going to pour in enough to cover. So now that we've done the bottom end of the tail, we're now going to do the top end of the tail. So if you just want to pour the rest of your soap into the little paper cup, if yours goes a little bit hard like mine did, you just put it in the microwave again for another 30 seconds and it will soften it up. So just pour the rest of it in the cup. And put your jug to one side. This time we're also going to add a different colour. We're going to add this red. Again, just a few drops. Obviously, if you'd like a deeper colour, then add more of it. If you'd like a lighter colour, add less of it. And this time we're also going to add some fragrance. So just add a couple of drops of that as well. Now get your stirrer again. And just give it a good old mix. Just mix it all in so that the fragrance is all everywhere, and so is the dye. It's a lovely colour. So now what we're going to do is completely flatten the mould and pour in the rest up the other end. So now we're just going to pour it in this half. And there we go. So now it says to leave it either for 30 minutes outside of the fridge or 10 minutes inside of the fridge. I'm just going to put it for 10 minutes in the fridge and I'll come back to you. So now that it's been left in the fridge for 10 minutes, the soap is all hardened up. So all you're going to do is just try and get it out of the mould very gently. Just going to start by taking off the edges. And then just push from underneath and it should be coming out. And there is your finished soap. So now we're going to repeat that step another few times until we've run out of soap. And then you'll have your final product.